Today I'm going to be breaking down Sina funnel that's making her guarantee more than 6 figures every single month. I'm going to be focusing on her 15k offer that she's doing right now that has made her at least 500k or is in progress of making her at least 500k. So I'm going to be doing it step by step. Who am I? I'm someone who specializes in funnels like these and help women like her basically optimize their funnel, and she can even make more money. I'm going to show you guys how. So you guys can copy her if you are a coach or someone who kind of offers a niche offer online and is kind of struggling to actually find a way to get people through your funnel. It doesn't have to be complex, it can be quite simple. And Sina is literally the embodiment of that. Her funnel is very simple. She just has a way to do it, and she has a system, and it's all about systems. At the end of the day, people I've seen online, they do not have a system whatsoever. They don't have any type of tracking, any type of actual way to find how well they're doing, and they rely heavily on their self. Heavily. Oh damn, that was actually good, you know. It's cool. You're doing like a simple breakdown, not really simple, but like a detailed breakdown. And if you are a coach yourself and you are not really sure how to become like the coaches you're seeing online, hopefully you're able to copy her and see what she's doing and take some advice from it. So yeah, I'll just get started now. But simply, what I would be focusing on mainly is basically her front end funnel, which is essential. Please, when it comes to offer creations, a lot of people expect results but don't focus on the front end. You can have a really complex system, you can have all these automations, but if you don't have any front end, it does not matter. Sina has 300k on Instagram and she has 10k, only 10k on YouTube, but that is also making a lot of money. But what I want to basically talk about is basically her school as well. Her school funnel is what a lot of people are not doing for some reason, and I'm going to show you how she is making a lot of money from it. So yeah, just simply focusing on the front end. Sina's content creation is very simple. Like, she is very adamant on having a simple funnel, and with that now she's kind of made it complex. But it's all about consistency. It's all about making sure your front end content is good and can attract the exact customer you want. When it comes to content creation, a lot of people who are in the coaching industry lack it. They don't, and it's providing value. Like, Sina's content is very clean. It gives you advice on things, on actually how to post content, how to become the person you want to become on social media. And now trust is built with that because of the fact that she isn't afraid of hiding what she's doing, right? And people really enjoy that. That's how a lot of these coaches who are making millions per month, is because they're very authentic. They're not afraid to show what they're doing. And you know, even with the content that I'm doing right now, basically showing you step by step on how someone's doing it is more likely to build trust, and that is how you get more clients at the end of the day. So it's all about actual connection with your audience. You're not just doing this for money, you actually want to help them. That is this essential. So focus on your front end. Like, if you are looking at everything else, my system's on this, my system's on that, no, front end is everything. Like, you need to speak to your client directly, and if that's by taking a step back and, you know, restarting your content creation, you have to do that, because it don't matter how complex your system is, if there's no people going into it, it doesn't matter. So front end is essential, but it's very simple. Like, she just does a call to action via Instagram, and yeah, it's a keyword ready, so people DM her ready. And what Sina is doing, which is really good, and what a lot of people aren't doing, is that she's investing a lot of money into appointment setters. A lot of money. Like, when I say people, you DM them within like 24 hours, even less than that, they're replying. These guys are very good. It's very cool questions. Some can say that it can be kind of long, but I would say, just regarding them qualifying, because of how high often the ticket is, it is about qualifying. But yeah, just very specific questions about why exactly you support me, you know, to see how much they trust her, you know, what's my current situation, you know, just the simple questions, the qualifying questions. And yeah, like, I'm going to talk about things that she's actually implementing that a lot of people in the industry are not doing, which is really smart. You can tell that she has invested a lot into this offer, because the amount of people who are working on it must be crazy. But yeah, just with her actual bio as well, she basically has like apply for mentoring. She does actually have like a go high level, or just an actual like video VSL funnel via her Instagram. It just has apply for mentoring, and it's just asking you particular questions like, how much do you have invested? Do you actually want to work with me? You know, very simple questions which can, you know, really make or break the people who go through the funnel, because these are very specific questions. And of course, I'm guessing with her it being type form, she does have like conditional offers. Conditional offers, you know what I mean? But it's a thing where if they say yes to particular things, they'll be redirected to particular places. So that then leads to what Sina Boy is doing, which is very different from what others are doing. That she's doing trials calls. So she is calling these people who are signing up for a mentor program, and she probably gets thousands of people signing up just because she does ads as well, which I will be talking about later on. But yeah, she does trials calls. So she asks people, even for like her anything that she wants people to sign up to, people call you and they ask you qualifying questions like, how long have you known Sina Paul for? What are you interested in about her? Like what is it that you enjoy about her content? So this can be not just for even qualifying clients, but also seeing where she can be lacking, so then she can adjust her content to that as well, which is really good. So you know that things are being tracked, and if they're not, then it must be very hectic. So yeah, but things are being tracked. Qualifying questions, she's probably working with, I believe someone said that she has around 20 people on her team. So yeah, things are being tracked because she's making a lot of money. So yeah, triage calling, asking people who have signed up, like, oh, like what made you interested in Sina, like tell me more, you know, because you know what, obviously things like AI have led to people, automated messages has led to a lot of people distrusting people. So genuine human connections like a call, it's really, really good. So yeah, I would say not to be like, you know, like just offensive in a sense, but due to the fact that a lot of these triage calls do sound like they have like a very foreign accent, it can be difficult for people to actually build trust, because people often associate accents with particular scams, unfortunately. So yeah, but honestly, the qualifying questions is very good. But yeah, literally just the triage calling is something that people should definitely take more. If you are willing to invest in your business, start doing triage calls. You will find out what your client actually wants and you'll also be able to qualify them so they can even build more trust with you. So triage calls, it's great. But yeah, what I want to talk about literally just it's as simple as that, you know, it's very easy. So obviously her main thing is having really, really good appointment setters, which is a very key investment. People may see it as a button, but often appointment setters is a thing where it is commission based, so you shouldn't worry about that too much. But yeah, getting really, really good appointment setters, these guys are probably making a lot of money because of how good her audience is, because of her front end offer, her front end content. She is probably really like properly sieved out of people who are willing to actually invest in her. So yeah, just regarding the character. But yeah, talking about her YouTube now, we'll be talking about school funnel and how she's making a lot of money from it, because I think that's probably her main source of way how she's making a lot of money by her school, because that leads to these people are a lot more hotter than, of course, things like Instagram. But yeah, just her posting content like this has probably led to someone becoming a cold lead to a warm lead. She's very herself and her content is so clean. Like her content is so clean. She's very like feminine. This is her identity, the sense of that we don't need to do it the way that men do, and it's very true. And just her approach is fantastic. But yeah, I'm gonna be looking at YouTube, because at YouTube, okay, despite only having 9 points, how many followers? 7K followers, I guarantee she's still making money from it. So how she's doing that is that they're different forms. So she does long form, short form, and a lot of interviews with her previous clients' success stories. Thing about Sina is that she has results. She has lots and lots of results. This lady knows what she's doing and she's not afraid of showing it. So short form about literally just advice. She always gives really, really, really productive advice. She's very straight to the point. You know, she knows what she's doing. She literally used to work, I believe, in Adidas, was like a manager there or something, running the show behind major projects. So she knows what she's doing. So she has lots of really good tips, and this can be literally shown in the way her ads are as well, and which I will be talking about later as well. But yeah, she literally does tips, short form, and she also does interviews with her client success stories, which has probably led to extreme trust. This is long form. And she teaches you 0 to 1 million how I got there, and it is very like emotional as well, which is needed, you know, when it comes to offer building, for especially for women who actually want to make a lot of money via their offer. We don't do it the way men do it completely different. Like, women are the easiest to sell to, but we need to be approached differently. Sina Paul has literally perfected it, like just regarding how she has focused on the femininity, the sense of that Like, you don't need to do it the way men do it, and you don't. Like, when it comes to building an offer online, if you are a woman yourself, like, you can make women are making millions per month, because, and even being a woman benefits them because of how easy it is for people to buy from women, because women are very trusted. Women are very trusted. Like, a lot of people would even trust a woman more than a man, even if they're a man themselves. So that's why things are really tapping into things like Shelby, She Sells, things like that. Like, a lot of women are now building offers online, high income offers, and are making a lot of money from it. Sina is literally an example of it. But yeah, just with her actual client success stories, honestly, these people are making hundreds of thousands per month up to, by just having niche offers. Like, you gotta understand that this isn't about having bare followers, it's about being very specific, having very specific followers, having very specific content in order to attract your client success. Like, I'm not gonna have to spin back on that, but front end is everything. Like, do not be posting content that everyone and their mother can watch. Like, no. Like, focus on good content, because I've literally heard a story of someone who has 7,000 followers who's making millions from their funnel because of how niche down they are. So it's all about the niche. That's actually what her interview's about, just talking about how their offers aren't these crazy, like, one in the, like, digital marketing, like, you know, like how major that's going, but it's very specific problems that they solve for people, and it's making them a lot of money. So if you do have stuff like that and you are struggling, then honestly, book a call with me and I would help with you, inshallah. But yeah, honestly, simple funnel. Again, it leads to a link in the bio. Book a call with her, and they basically try to call you to qualify you. So literally, it's very simple. All of them lead to a type form as well, so she does definitely have very good conditional offers. But what I want to speak about mostly right now is her actual school. Her school, 9.1k followers. 9.1k followers, free school, and I guarantee you this lady is she's probably made more than 50% of her money by a school. And how on earth does she do that? It's what I like to call the hammer method, but that's not what I like to quite got from Jeremy Haynes. But yeah, literally how she's doing it is by this simply. So having 9.1k members on it, these people are extremely hot leads. Like, for them to now, a lot of them who've even just downloaded school for the first time, or actually been on the app for the first time, and her literal free stuff as well was fantastic. Like, I've literally watched it myself. Really good free value, telling you step by step how to become the best version of you, and her studio production, you know, she invested so much money into it. Like, this is a woman who clearly cares. She clearly cares of how helping, and that is essential when it comes to, if you want sustainable growth when it comes to having an offer, you need to care about your clients. And hopefully, honestly, what I can say is that hopefully, just an add-on if she isn't doing it already, but having consistent reviews from her clients, understanding the 1-star reviews, understanding why particular people left, and finding out step by step what you need to do to make sure that no one else leaves like that. So yeah, really understanding your clients, that is essential. Like, I've seen it myself. I've been in situations where I've been a part of communities where you clearly can tell they don't really care that much about their clients, and it's really unfortunate, because I know that's not going to be sustainable. If you don't care about your clients, you're not going to get money. Like, if you don't care about your client's success story, you're not going to get money. And what I do really recommend is doing a step-by-step. So, step-by-step process of how you want your client to move when they buy your offer. Where do you want them to end up, and who do you want them to be, and how can you increase the lifetime value as much as possible? So, being very intentional when it comes to your offer, it's essential. So it should be the first thing you look at, you know. It's not about making money as quick as possible. No, take your clients step by step, hold their hand and be like, okay, they look at my content, and if they end up buying my offer, this is who they want, this is who they become the most optimal version of themselves, and how do I make sure that I can help create an offer to continue to adjust their lifestyle. You know, when it comes to property now, you want people to get properties, you want people to start investing into property. Like, so how exactly are you going to now ensure that their lifetime value increases? And of course, there's a thing where if you now have a process with them and you hold their hand throughout the step-by-step journey, and you understand exactly where you want them to go and who you want them to be, it can be much easier to make an offer based on that, you know. And the trust is built. If I go to someone and I pay them how much, 5k, I'm now 5k for this 5k Airbnb mentor program, and I've now got Airbnbs, I'm now making 6 figures per month. if that person, if now the mentor has an offer that costs 20k, you don't think I'm investing in it? Because obviously I'm trusting a person with my life. I'm saying this person already got me here. Why would they not even get me further? Singapore, honestly, with Singapore, like, her ultimate goal should be to help people so much that they end up becoming like her. So step-by-step process of how that becomes it, and how exactly you are going to make offers based on that. How exactly you're going to help your client when they reach the goal that you said they were supposed to reach. It's because a lot of people lose money in that. So yeah, really make that essential. But just actually speaking about how exactly she's making money, is she is spamming these people in school with how much her clients, how much the people that have bought from her, and she has results. This is what I enjoy. Singapore's funnel is so good because it's so simple. She's so adamant on being a simple funnel, and it is, due to the fact that she is spamming these people with results. She's actually helping these people. She has a team behind it. People are making 80k in 30 days. People are making 10k views and 25 leads in literally 25 days. 3 new clients after doubling her prices. You know, things like these are going to lead to such high trust, especially by a school. So now someone's seeing this and thinking like, how do I become that? Boom, from there they fill out the form, they book a call, you qualify her, they pay. It's so simple what she's doing, and it's what's making her a lot of money. And so many people can do stuff like this because, you know, who I would want to work with is someone who knows how to do it. They just need a system, and she has a system, and with that you can make so much money. You can help a lot of people. I guarantee, like, her thing isn't a thing where she wants to make as much money as possible. Of course she wants to do that, but at the same time she wants to help others make as much money as possible as well, which is so essential when it comes to sustainable growth. You have to be intentional with how you actually want to help these people. You have to be intentional with how exactly step-by-step process you want to see them grow. You gotta be, the mentor is you have to be a mentor. Like, it's about being intentional and, you know, genuinely loving the things that you do. And that's what she started on. But yeah, spamming these people results, 10k in less than 10 days, like, it's crazy. So that's obviously leading to people being very interested in what the offer is. And yeah, that's essentially leading to people actually paying for the offer. So just like trust building, that authentic self, the really high valued free tickets that she has, free value offers that she has, and yeah, it's essentially taking them through, and people are building trust. People trust her. You clearly know she clearly knows what she's doing, and that's all she needs at the end of the day. And that's what you should really focus on. You know, if you are a coach yourself, focus on the results of your clients, and you will get clients. Focus on the results of your clients. Show people the process of how they got there. You're gonna make a lot of money. Literally show people how you got this client from A to Z, and how you are the bridge, basically. People are obviously gonna go to you. So, you know, especially when it comes to offer building nowadays, people are having issues with this whole, a lot of people are trusting less due to the fact that so many people are not offering, I guarantee you X, Y, and Z, I guarantee X, Y, and Z. No, tell them, like, I had a client who was literally in the exact same position as you. Interview them, let them tell them the issues they deal with as well when joining your offer. Let them be authentic, let them be themselves. Talk about the 1-star reviews, why people left. Talk about it. Talk about all the bad things. Because what Jeremy Haynes loves to say, he says that literally, you know, when you want to buy something, because you're looking at 5 stars, you're looking at 1 star. You want to look at the 1 star. People are going to look at the 1 stars. So talk about the 1 stars and don't be afraid to talk about it. Because if you are your authentic self, if you are good at what you do that you claim to be, do not be afraid to talk about the bad things. Say that, yeah, this client left. Because I don't want to say it right now, but I have seen things where people are literally just blatantly lying about their offers, and it's just like, no, because they will never talk about the 1-star reviews because they're scared. Like, you know, you don't want to work with people like that. You don't want to be associated with that with your brand, you know. So all about, talk about, be your authentic self, and literally show them, this is how I do this, you know, not being afraid of giving information, not being afraid of gatekeeping. Alex Hormozy, that guy's probably nearly worth 1 billion, and he literally gives everything out, like, because people, it's just the next level of trust. When you show people how you do it, it's just a next level of trust, like, such a next level. That's why literal breakdowns is what's making a lot of people money, like, genuine, like how to do it, and people are gonna buy from you. Because if you give them something a little bit sweet, and they're like, wow, is it sweet? And you say it's free, they're gonna want more and they'll pay. So yeah, but that's what I wanted to talk about. But lastly, I will be talking about sales process after, but I do want to focus on her ads just a little bit. But basically what she's doing for ads is, like I said, this is just the launch. I think this is focused on her 15k offer. She has 29 active ads. So break it down, that woman is spending a lot a lot of money on ads, and just with her format as well, I wouldn't really say she's not really doing redirecting. So she's focusing all her ads to one funnel, which basically leads them to a 30-minute video. So if they sign up for about 30-minute masterclass. From there, I'm guessing that will be done you'll use some charges about qualifying these people when they sign up, and then from there you get a 30-minute video of basically telling you how to create social media 2025 about trends. And honestly, like I said again, really high production video. You can tell that she's actually willing to invest a lot of money into her brand. And yeah, from there, I just want to talk about why exactly she led to the 30 minutes of VSL. Long form VSLs can be very iffy, and how she basically, and why she basically done it. So simply, what Jeremy Haynes loved to say as well, I've been consuming a little bit of content, but honestly, was it Jeremy Haynes or someone else? I don't know. But yeah, simply talking about the idea that the shorter the video is, the more likely someone isn't really warmed up. So her doing a 30-minute video has led to definitely a higher dropout. So a lot of people aren't willing to waste 30 minutes, not waste, but like consume 30 minutes of content, especially for someone who they don't know. Because for ads, it can lead to a lot of people who don't know you. So, but this is also a very good idea, especially if you want to qualify your leads fully as well. So people who have not watched these videos, the people who have stayed until the end, are a lot more warmer than people who watch the 10-minute videos. You know, when it comes to ads, like I said again, people don't really know who you are often because of how many people it's being shared to. Of course, better with things like, you know, data tracking and stuff like that, you can definitely find like an ideal client, but it is much harder because a lot of people don't know who you are. So long form VSLs can be a lot easier to qualify the people, especially if you have really, really good closers or appointment setters people who basically, before the name, but yeah, they basically like text you before the pre-call, before the call. So if you have really good people who can really like build a connection with the people who book calls and ask them like, oh, did you finish the video? Like, if you are interested, let me know if you have any questions. I am going to talk about more on how she can actually use that system as well. But yeah, if you focus on stuff like that, it can really be easier to have qualified leads on calls. So this was probably increasing our sharp rate. Just having such a long form video after signing up to a masterclass, only very particular people got to watch it, right? So yeah, this is a lot more safer. So if you are doing like a 10-minute VSL, people don't trust you. They don't even know who you are. 10 minutes is not long enough to get to know someone. So it being for so long, okay, higher dropout rate, but the opportunity cost is that she's now, not opportunity cost, but like basically the pro is that she's now qualifying a lot more people than a 10-minute VSL. So that's probably the reason why she's doing it, and why you should do it as well. It is a good idea, depending on the type of audience that you have, especially for ads. You would want them to lead to something long form so they can put trust for you, and honestly something free, VSL just is really, really good. So yeah, what I basically want to talk about is finally her sales process, which I don't really know much about, but I have been in a call once, and honestly it's really good. What I did see was kind of a while ago, but it was a 2-step sales process. So obviously with that does decrease sharp rate, thus close rate. People honestly, to have the most optimal sharp rate is one close call, but it doesn't have to be. Like Sina Sports offer is for very particular people. It's a luxury. It's a luxury to be a part of that offer. It's nothing where she's chasing everyone to join. No, like she literally, what her content is about. It's about people coming to you at the end of the day. So it being a 2-step sales process is completely fine for her offer. They basically qualify you more, ask you like why exactly you're interested, finding out your connection with Sina, what exactly made you interested and stuff like that. And honestly, the salespeople that I was hopping on to call with, they were really, really good at sales, like very authentic, very strong, very like intrigued by who you actually are. Yeah, and really, really enjoyed it. Like I literally asked her for tips as well. She gave me really good advice. But yeah, just based on that, that's what I'm seeing by her sales process. But what I would say is that there isn't really like a process for actually getting people after calls. Just to add, like I would say, just to increase the actual sharp rate, I would say definitely spamming these people with emails would be really good. For Sina Sports offer, a lot of people don't really know what she does. in the actual offer. So maybe just presenting that as well via emails, via text messages, via people who, you know, are trying to nurture them before the call. So that can be done by answering any questions they have and creating email sequences. So I would say, I'm going to mention Jeremy Hands again, but what he does is basically he talks about the hammer method. So that is literally spamming these people who have now booked a call with you via emails, and the emails are basically based upon, this is also linked to ads. The emails are basically based upon any questions that your sales team are actually struggling with. So what is leading to any objections that your sales team is struggling with? It could be not being sure what Singapore's offer is, because that's how I feel right now about it, and how she can basically do email sequences of not detailed email sequences, but really good email sequences, basically answering the questions that people are looking for. So what exactly her offer is, why they should choose her, how exactly she can have some tips and tricks on how to actually create content and stuff like that, so we can really build trust. Because the thing about high ticket offers that a lot of people are lacking is that they don't have any like form of nurture before someone hops on a call. They, you know, when it comes to building an offer out, this sense that someone books a call now and that's it, they just wait until the call and that's it. No, because you know, especially when the person knows it's a high ticket offer as well, they got to go out their way to research, or who are they, what are these people, and what you need to do is, rather than them having to go out their way and look at X, Y, and Z, or see what someone said on Reddit, answer their questions via email, answer their questions via ads, via redirecting your ads. So making sure they can see you, making sure that they know who you are. So being consistent, and that is with ads, and that is with emails, and that is with, as well as nurturing people before the call. So yeah, literally just doing like an email sequences. You know, make sure there is blue text, real people who, especially if you don't take the sales calls yourself, make sure your salesperson is connected to the person before the call. Tell them like set your site, speak to them, send them not long form videos, but like base videos saying like, hey, like I'm going to be one hopping on call to you. Hope you have a nice day. I must have seen this in your Typeform application that you're struggling with this. Watch Sina Port's video about this. Hopefully this helps. Let me know if you have any questions, stuff like that. So really building a relationship with the person who gets on the call, so they're really excited to get on, rather than nervous, because you don't want it to be ending up being an educational call where they don't really know what exactly her offer is at the end of the day. So really focusing on like answering their questions basically, so they now know like, okay, basically all my questions are answered, I'm probably gonna buy the offer, let me just find out more about like, you know, tonality and stuff like that. From there, boom, you know, more qualified, and it's much easier for all the teams, to be fair. So yeah, but yeah, literally just sending them literal text like hey, I'm excited to hop on a call with you and stuff like that. But yeah, just based on the systems, hopefully what I wanted to talk about is basically make sure that everything's tracked as well, which is essential. You know, for Singapore having such a big database. I would also say that I'm not gonna say it, but honestly, just having such a large audience, it would be good to get a lot of people through like a low ticket funnel, which she does also have, but she doesn't really promote it as much as she should. But I'm guessing she doesn't really want to. Like, what her offer is based upon is this idea that people come to you, and she doesn't really want to attract people who want to pay a lower price. So I do really enjoy her content. So yeah, but honestly, with her automations as well, it's very simple. The email sequences, you know, making sure that everything's tracked, i.e. the people who book a call, people who join the lead, people who actually pay, you know, make sure that everything is tracked. Like, people do have no back-end systems. People don't even know what it is. Like, making sure that everything's tracked. If you have an offer that is making crazy amounts and you have no idea what your CRMs are, what people how your sharp rate is, if you have no idea, you need to check, please, because how would you know you're getting better? How would you know you're getting better if you have no system to actually prove yourself that, oh yeah, this month I done this month I done that? Like, you just know the amount of money you got paid. No, like, not at all. Making sure that everything's tracked, that can be done by automation and stuff like that. So I don't want to get too much in detail, but yeah, just basically helping you systemize that, making sure that everything's tracked and easy for you to read as well, you know, because that's essential. You want to know what exactly you need to focus on by your content creation, because of course that's the first step, and what your actual offer is. Because, you know, sustainability, a lot of the things about these offers is that they're not going to be as popular next year. They're not going to grow as much. Like, a lot of people, they're blowing up, but they're not being sustainable. And with that, to be sustainable, you need to be tracking exactly what you're doing and seeing how the market's moving, because the market now is moving very fast, and if you're not tracking anything, you're going to slip. So make sure everything's tracked. all the data is tracked, you know, making sure that you have a team to make sure your team's in tracked as well. That can all be done in one system. But yeah, that is about it. So yeah, if this does sound interesting to you, do book a call below, because I do basically help women help their optimize their funnel the most. But yeah, if you do have any questions, let me know in the comments. But yeah, this is my first video. I'm so excited to post it. But yeah, hopefully this helps you answer. Hopefully helps you understand what exactly it means to build a really good funnel. This lady's making she made more than $1 million from this offer, and you can be like that as well, because a lot of women are not making money because they don't know how to actually, you know, make cash from their audience. So it's very simple. Sina puts a funnel that I really enjoy to look at. So yeah, I will be doing more funnels this week, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed. That's about it. So yeah, bye.